Hello? Hello? Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So today I want us to start with our screen. This is gold. Remember what we said yesterday, we had a very good buy on this chart. We mentioned that if the price could come back up to around 1690.78, that is around this point here, then this is supposed to be a very good place where we want to look for a buy from. So our position still remains. We still want price to pull back up to this point so that we can pick a buy position. We expect that position to push price to the upper side. Basically, we want price to go up to somewhere within this range, 1684.15, 1670.10. If the price can come back up to this point, then this should give us the correct place to buy from. We do expect that buy to take us to the upper side, at least up to around 1862.52. I mean 1862.50. So if you successfully pick a buy from within this range, expect price to continue to the upper side, at least up to this point, where if the price breaks beyond, then our next level should be the one at the top, which is somewhere at 2037.87. So we'll wait for a buy here. The first buy is here. The next buy is here. Assuming this does not happen, that is, instead of price continuing up to this level, it instead breaks below 1684.15, then we want to see a pullback. If the price should break below, we want to see a pullback so that we can pick a sell. We do expect that sell to take us at least up to this point, around 1495.85. So we'll be waiting for a sell. Should the price close below 1684.15, we want to see a retracement so that we can pick a sell position. We expect that position to push price even lower, up to around 1495.88. Our next chart is SP500. So as I said previously on this chart, this is still bullish. I don't recommend a sell on this chart whatsoever. We want to see price continue to the upper side. As long as the price remains be above the middle band, this is Bollinger Bands. As long as the price remains above this middle band, we do expect a continuation to the upper side. Technically, the price may pull back slightly, maybe up to that point, before we see a continuation to the upper side, like this. So this will be the ideal place to look for a buy from, somewhere around 3952.6, precisely at this point here. So the next chart which I want us to look at is Brent oil. This chart was bullish yesterday. We recommended a buy on it. The reason I said we are still buyers is because if you look at it with the indicator, the alligator indicator, you can see that we are actively in an uptrend, but just recently the price broke below, which means this could be a sign that we may see some correction to the lower side, but there is no confirmation that this is indeed a trend to the lower side. So if you check it on the weekly, we had a bullish pin bar, we had another bullish pin bar, and all these are pointing in the same direction, which is upwards. So pick a buy position where the price is now, have your stop loss below 59.80, then have your take profit at this level here, have your take profit here at around 71.79. so if you buy it there, this is your stop loss and this is your take profit. If the price hits your stop loss and even closes below this, the tip of this candle, then this will mean you are continuing to the lower side. We expect a continuation much lower, at least up to this point, up to 46.09. On its way to the lower side, these are the places to look for. Watch for price around this point, 56.22, and this one, 52.29. So if the price closes below the tip of this candle, then that will mean you are continuing downwards, first up to this point, 56.22, Our next level is 52.29. Then our next level is 46.0609. The next chart is Euro USD. So Euro USD looks like the price is pulling back to the upper side, but this is not a sign that you're supposed to buy it. I don't recommend a buy on this chart as it is now. I want to see a continuation at least up to this point, up to around 1.1614. So if you're on this chart now, consider the move you're seeing to the upper side as a correction and should not go beyond 1.1905. So expect some pullback. Expect it to continue upwards up to this point, 1.1905, so that you pick a sell from that point, expecting that sell to take us up to around 1.1614. The next symbol is Euro USD, USD JPY. This is bullish. This chart is very much bullish. I don't recommend a sell on this chart whatsoever. Remember what we said yesterday. We had a trend line here, and we said that following this breakout, the price pulled back nicely up to somewhere around the same trend line, but then it ended up closing beyond. So this is still a continuation to the upper side. Expect price to continue up to this point, 111.52. If this level is broken, then our next target is this, 113.99, where if the price goes beyond that point, then our next target is the one at the very top, 118.03. So expect a break beyond this point, a pullback before the price can continue up to the one we have at the very top. The next chart is GBP USD. So this is upwards, as we said yesterday. We had a trend line like this. So we mentioned that as long as the price was not breaking below this trend line, this was still upwards. So that's still the same thing we are seeing. We are still above the same trend line. So expect a continuation much higher up to around this point, which is 1.4241. If the price ascends above 1.4241, then we expect a continuation much higher with our next target at around 1.4630. So these are the places where we want price to get to. If the price comes back to this point, this may be a reversal point and a good place to sell from. If the price breaks beyond it, then the next level is 1.4630. So on the flip side of everything, if the price should break below this trend line, then that would mean the price is continuing downwards with our target set at this point, 1.3359. The next one is here, 1.2755. Then the next one is this, 1.2081. So technically speaking, these are the levels we want price to get to on this chart. We have 1.4630, 1.4241, we have 1.3359, then we have 1.2755, and our last level is 1.2081. Those are the places where if the price comes up to, then we can consider. So thank you very much, and that should be the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you.